Alright, let's get started with today's video. I'm gonna be going over why trying to predict the market is bad, and instead how to read price action, how to read candles, right? This is a mistake a lot of people make when they start trading. This is a mistake I used to make, and when you try to predict the market, you start to set expectations, and when you start setting expectations, that means you have a bias, right? And when you're trading with a bias, it's not the best to trade with a bias because you're only looking to trade into one direction, right? You're not trading what price is telling you. You're making your own predictions and you're looking to trade only to one direction. So let's say if you have a long bias, you're only looking for longs, right? And instead, price is showing you that we're not going to long, that we're going to short today, right? But you end up forcing yourself into trades that are not good. You end up forcing a long trade and you end up getting stopped out, right? So instead, you need to learn how to read what price is telling you and take a trade based off of that. So we're gonna go over how to read that. So for today, we're gonna read price action for today, all right? So like I always say, you want to start off higher time frame, right? You're gonna start off higher time frame. You're gonna mark out previous day highs, and previous day lows. As you can see, we did take previous day lows today, so let's go on 15 minute. This is market open right here. So on ES2, so let's go into the 15 minute and ES as well. So what are we gonna do here? Mark out our internal and some external 15-minute highs and lows, right? So let's say mark out this, mark out this internal high here as well, mark out all these internal lows. As you can see, we got equal lows, but we don't have SMT. Okay, we don't have SMT. It's fine. These are still equal lows right here. We have equal lows right here as well. So what I was looking for, okay, we have NVOC, right? We have a opening gap right here, so we can trade into that and then short maybe, right? But as you guys can see, we have a lot of draws down here. Market open, we had a dump the whole day, all night. We had dump a session. We kind of had a little pump up and we just chopped around. So let's go on the 1 minute time frame. Oh, I didn't mark out the lows and highs here. Make sure you mark out your lows and highs on ES as well. If we're right, there we go. Okay, go on 1 minute time frame and see what happens next candle. Okay, cool. This is 9:29. Okay, 9:30, right? Market open 9:30. We have a huge displacement candle, right? We don't have any SMT. We actually have SMT with this internal high right here. This high right here, ES did take the high, so we're gonna mark that out. Mark out the SMT that we have right there to right here, right? Now what happened on the next candle? Let's see. We have a strong bearish candle close. Now you should not just FOMO into shorts here, that okay, yo, we have a short candle or like a bearish candle close after we just put in SMT, so let's short, right? That's where most people are gonna short and end up getting fucked over, right? As you can see, we have a lot of LR right here, low resistant liquidity. This is LR, all this is LR right here. All this LR is built during the night, or London, you can say. So, but like I say, instead of predicting, you need to react to what price is showing you. You need to read what candles are showing you, and that's how trading works. Next candle, we have a bullish candle, right? But on ES, we end up filling this gap right here. On NQ, this gap is still above here, right? This line right here is the gap. We still have our SMT, and ES is still looking like it's going higher. We're gonna mark out these highs on ES right here. Mark out this high as well. All these highs, right? So, I mean, this is not a valid long. This is too early to take. It's barely 9:32. Usually, like I said, trade after 9:35, right? What happens next candle? We fail to deliver higher. If we wanted to see a bullish reaction, this candle should be just printing higher, right? Where SMT is delivering here, right? Okay, SMT is delivering here. That's a good thing. We're seeing reaction off of SMT. And okay, this is where a lot of people went short, 9:35 candle. If you had a good stop loss placement on this trade, if you had a stop loss placement like above this high right here, this is a huge stop though. And your TP was like something over here. This trade would have played out for you. So this is what happens next, right? We got these two candles. We put in SMT with ES with this internal high right here as well. ES ended up taking this internal high over here as well, and we put in SMT right here. We got SMT, mark out that same SMT on here as well. And what happens next candle? Bearish close. So this is what I mean by this is a little too early. Now we could have had SMT both directions, right? We could have had a SMT, maybe NQ took this high and took the previous gap high as well, and maybe ES failed to take this high, and that would have been our SMT, right? This could have been complete opposite right here, which is why you need to wait for reaction and wait for a couple more candle closures, see what price is gonna do, right? Wait for reaction. This is where a lot of people went long. They just longed off here, and this is like a complete FOMO ass trade, bro. And they're chasing this gap right here, which we already took on ES. We have a complete straight we have like a straight SMT with the gap, and people decided to long this right here, even after seeing the reaction off of the SMT, right? Always wait few more candles, like at least 4 more candles after we put in SMT. Always wait for reaction of for it, right? So what happens, we put in SMT, we have a bearish candle close. This is where you go short. You can either just target this internal low, put your stop above this displacement right here, and next candle you're hitting TP, straight TP. Like I said, we got these equal lows. We got all this LRLR right here. We got these equal lows as well, and we got these equal lows in this LRLR. So what happens throughout the day? So if your bias is long here, right, this is where you're gonna get fucked. You're not reading the price, you're just predicting, and price is gonna keep shorting, and you're gonna try to keep longing, right? And you're just gonna keep getting fucked over and fucked over. You're just gonna get bent over by NQ, straight getting slapped, bro. This is not, I did not take a trade here, but I'll go over some permissible entries here. So as you can see, we're super bearish, right? We deliver off of SMT. This is an entry. We just took these lows. I would honestly wait for a reaction off of this. Okay, bearish reaction. Next candle. Bullish reaction. Okay. Took that internal high. We have SMT right here with the internal high. Now wait for a reaction off of this SMT. Doji, bearish reaction, and the next candle we have a bullish reaction. So let's wait, see what happens here. We still have SMT. We're seeing a bearish reaction. Honestly, I would short this right here. Short this right here. We got SMT with these highs right here. Right here. This is a great SMT. Put my stop above, rebalance, and probably target this internal low right here. So this is where I'm going short. And kind of chop, but take profit hit. STP bang. SMT with their internal. Right there to right here. Great trade. So we just took this low. We took LLR on ES as well. We failed to deliver off of SMT. So let's see what happens next. Bearish. Okay. I would wait for one more candle here and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, we have SMT with this internal high. Same thing like right here, right? We have SMT right here as well. This is a risky trade, but I was short right here. If I have not already taken this trade right here, this is where I was short. So let's see how that runs. Yeah, this is a bit of a chop here. Yeah, like I said, this is a risky trade here. Yeah, no, not gonna work out. But this is a permissible trade right here. If you did not take this is even more permissible right here. SMT with the gap, SMT with the internal, and straight to TP. That's what almost everyone took in the Discord today. So it's a super permissible trade. I'll show the trade I took. Okay, this is where I executed. I executed right here. We have a strong displacement through these lows right here. If we wanted to see a reaction, we would have seen a reaction already. This is a fast displacement, and we just continue to keep going lower. We have no reaction to the upside, right? This is where I showed it right here. Stop above this displacement, or target a little 1.5, I believe it was, something like this. So we're gonna let this trade run, and that is straight to TP right there. We have our previous day low coming in. So what do we see when we take previous day low? We took previous day low right here, right? Not sure if you have SMT or not, but we took previous day low. We have a bullish reaction off of it, right? This is where buyers were invited, and this is where the buyers longed right here, and they put their stops under this low, right? Whatever their take profit is, right? FOMO into longs here, looking for longs, and they end up getting stopped out just like that. We have a resoup. Now this is where it's permissible to long right here. You want to put your stop under this low, a little under that low, and now this will be a more permissible long right here, something like this. Target, let's say 50 points. And you're hitting take profit on this trade, easy. We took previous day low. Okay, let me just go on the 15. We took previous day low. We have a bullish reaction off of it into the fair value gap. Honestly, you could have traded into the 15-minute fair value gap, which is 74 points. It's a lot. You don't need to be doing that, but it's whatever. You can trade into the 15-minute fair value gap. That's permissible. But yeah, that'll be it for the video. Like I said, it's better to learn how to read candles instead of trying to predict them. It'll help you more in the long run, and it'll keep you away from losses. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.